What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and we here with 7 strangest Swedish Christmas traditions. You know, it's been a minute, probably the past couple of days I haven't done nothing on the Swedish end, but we here now, and we got these Christmas traditions. One more day left, here right now is Christmas Eve. I know I have some people that have been telling me Merry Christmas, but it's Christmas Eve today, but you know, you can never say Merry Christmas too early, you know what I'm saying? Never say that too early, but we here. My guy, Evan Thomas. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Let's check him out. Okay.
Welcome back to a new video. December is here and that means that Christmas is almost coming. And in today's video, we are going to talk about weird Swedish traditions.
Well, weird to me, probably not to you because you grew up with them, but weird from my American perspective.
Or different than the American traditions.
Yeah.
So,
and you don't know what I'm going to say. You probably have a hunch what I'm going to say because I've mentioned these before in the past 2 Christmases.
I know a couple, I think.
But I haven't told you the list that I made up. And these are the 7 strangest Christmas traditions. So the 7th strangest Christmas tradition is, well, actually, I'm gonna take this off first. Are you gonna keep it on?
Okay.
Okay. The 7th strangest Christmas tradition is that all of the stores have burning logs outside of them around Christmas time. Like if you go to a restaurant,
like
there's wood fires burning on the street in front of the restaurant.
What? I haven't even seen that.
If you go down to Haga or any
I'm guessing that's to, you know, so people can keep warm or something.
Avenue, go to Avenue, go to Lucia. There's
like a fire pit.
There's a little fire, like a little metal fire pit with wood in them, and they're just there's a lit fire.
Oh, like the little round ones.
No, I mean it's like this big.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, we walk by them every day. You're so used to them, you don't even.
Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And also some pictures or footage here. But I mean, there's a little fire pit. It's an open flame. It's like a hazard if there's little children running around.
I think we just want a lot of light because this is the darkest month of the year. So I think that's why. I haven't even noticed that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just so used to it.
I always thought it was like a liability if someone burns. I don't know.
I would think it was for like the, you know, if you cold, like, you know, stop by the little fire pit, keep your hands warm, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But no, that's
interesting. That
to me is very odd. It's cool though. I like it. It smells good. It has kind of a cozy, warm feeling, but it's definitely a strange tradition in my eyes. The 6th strangest Christmas tradition in Sweden is Santa Claus, because you have Santa Claus, but he's not quite Santa Claus. He's not the jolly old grumpy man. He's Tom Tom. And he looks like this.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, this is Tom Tom.
You made up the word Tom Tom, first of all.
What's his name?
Tomte.
Tomte, yeah.
That's what we call Santa Claus. And second of all, he looks exactly like in America.
No, he's like a troll. He's a troll.
No, Santa Claus looks.
That is exactly what that little dog he had looked like, a little troll thing.
It's exactly like your Santa Claus.
That is definitely 2 Santas. The American, I mean, he's small, you know, he's small.
Just like a little updated, like decoration.
But you just said that Tomte means Santa Claus.
That is just like little more modern decorations. Like you don't want to have like a fat old Santa Claus like standing in your house. You kind of want like a more cooler.
So you don't want a fat, tall Santa Claus. You want a small, stubby troll instead.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Before we go on to the next one, we just like to say, if you're enjoying this video, you can help us out a lot by just clicking the like button and click subscribe. And of course, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. But also, if you have your own weird Swedish tradition or tradition from your own country, leave it in the comments below. We read all of the comments.
I ain't gonna lie. All the Sweden videos I did, I thought it was a regular Santa Claus, because that's what I was seeing with the black peach stuff and all that.
The number 5 weirdest Swedish Christmas tradition is, and this goes for every Swedish holiday, I couldn't leave it out, it's the food, and more specifically the rice pudding.
Rice pudding?
I don't even like that one.
The rice thing you always want to get me to eat, and I think...
Risgrynsgröt. I thought you meant risala malta, which is the dessert you eat on Christmas Eve.
No, the other one that you always cook and you're like, oh, it's so warm and it's so good. And
no, it's It's rice porridge.
Yeah,
Rice
rice
porridge?
porridge.
It's oatmeal, but you make it like with rice and milk.
But I mean,
And you
you
have
have to
cinnamon.
admit it doesn't taste
Okay,
good.
I like.
Oh,
No,
good.
it doesn't.
I don't know how the Swedes make it, but I have eaten that before. You know, rice with milk. You add some cinnamon and all that. You know, that's a good combination. I don't eat it too much. I don't like it too often, but I know growing up, my granny would make it. You know, rice with milk. You throw some sugar in there, some sweet rice.
Yes, it tastes so good. It's regular porridge, but you just make it out of rice, and you have cinnamon,
Porridge.
tiny
It's like,
bit
what
of
is this,
sugar.
like the 1800s? No one eats porridge anymore.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What
But
movie
and
is that?
I mean, and aside from that, you have
good.
like the glug,
Yeah, mulled
the
wine.
mulled wine. The Yule board is good.
What do they put it
That's
in
the
that
Christmas food.
Yeah, it's like the smorgasbord Christmas version. The
What
fourth
was I putting in
very
there?
strange Swedish Christmas tradition is, and I think everyone is gonna be on here, Saint Lucia, the girl with the candles on her head.
I agree so much with this.
So
I already did like 3 or 4 videos of Saint Lucia. I think
for those of you that
it's
don't know,
different,
it's I guess it's a religious. Yeah, it is religious. She was a martyr from Italy in the 4th century, and I don't know how it came over to Sweden when she was a martyr from Italy, but in any case, she has how many candles on her head?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't think there's like a specific
Okay,
number.
but she walks down the aisle of the church going like this and sings a song, and I mean it
Do
is
you know
a,
the song?
No.
Yeah. Sancta Lucia,
Cia,
Sancta Lucia.
It's just 2 words. It's just 1 word.
No. It's a
Okay.
whole song.
But it's broadcast on the national television here, like the national Saint Lucia Day broadcast. It's like it'd be like the
13th
Super
of
Bowl in the
December.
US.
didn't know it was
And then like in
broadcast on TV.
every single school, you know, elementary school, middle school, high school, like you like walk together and you have like different songs. And you have the Lucia, and then you have like all her little girls after her, and then the boys are like the little gingerbread, and then they sing the gingerbread
Oh,
song.
she watching it.
To me, it's strange because I'd never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
And again, another liability with candles on her head, and
Yeah.
like that does not seem safe.
I actually
Well,
agree.
what's
I think
the
Lucia
liability?
is such a weird tradition. It's cozy,
Yeah.
but it's weird.
The third strangest Swedish Christmas tradition is that you have these stars. Every family and household has a star in the window all of December, and sometimes the candles as well. And
Like the candlesticks.
yeah, it's so. It looks actually kind of cool when you walk down the street and every house has it, but it's so Swedish. Like every house has their candle, or their star.
I read why we actually do
Not
it, and
the
it's
Santa,
because
too.
it's like the star that leads to Bethlehem, where
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
was.
So
the 3.
the 3 magi followed the star to Bethlehem, which we've been to.
Yes.
We went to the birthplace of Jesus. That's in another vlog, which you can find up here in Bethlehem in Palestine.
But I think also it's because December is the darkest month of the year, so
Yeah.
we just want to like go crazy with all the lights and like all the cozy lights and everything, just to like kind of bright it up a
Right.
little bit.
The star
The
looks
second
cool. I'll
strangest
put that
thing
on mine.
about Swedish Christmas is that Christmas isn't actually on Christmas. It's in Sweden, Christmas is the day before. It's on Christmas Eve. So the day that you open your
Okay.
presents, the day that you have the family and friends.
Which is today for us. It's Christmas Eve today for us. I already have people telling me Merry Christmas. You know, I think I said that in the beginning of the video. You know, I'm already saying Merry Christmas back. You know, but I didn't know because I had a buddy from Denmark. He sent me Merry Christmas. I've just seen somebody from Australia send me Merry Christmas. So some people celebrate it early.
Friends over and all that is not on Christmas. It's the day before Christmas, the 24th.
And to me, it's so weird to celebrate on the 25th. I don't understand it. Why do you want to celebrate in the morning? Don't you want to?
Because that's when Santa leaves the presents. He comes at night. He comes on Christmas Eve. He leaves the presents. The kids wake up. I mean, that is another difference too. Is that
I mean, we really, now that I think about it, we really celebrate on the 24th as well, because we like bring in Christmas. We open all the presents. We do Secret Santa, eat and all that stuff all on the 24th. Then when it's Christmas, everything already opened and we just chilling and eating again.
when we celebrate Christmas here, everyone like formally sits around in a circle and takes a present and is like, oh, it's to you, Julia. And you read the little rhyme or whatever the notes, and then you open it. Like Christmas in my household growing up, we would go to bed super early as kids and then wake up 4 a.m, which was like very unusual for a child. And
footage.
Hey guys, wake up! It's Christmas!
sprint down the stairs
my
and then
gosh.
run to the Christmas tree, and all the presents are there, and you just rip them open as fast as possible. And the parents are usually still sleeping. I mean,
Dang.
it's just, that is the Christmas tradition, like in the US.
But that is weird
You
to
just-
me. Like, don't you
grandma
want to?
woke up.
It was the best day of the year by far, obviously.
It's
I
the
think
best day of the year.
But-
But to me, like, that's weird because don't you want to? Okay, I guess since we haven't celebrated Christmas with young kids in a long
Yeah.
time, I think
Okay.
when you have
Okay,
kids, it's another
yeah.
thing.
Right.
They're like, just crazy opening their presents. Like
Right.
now we're all adults, so it's not like we're gonna like
Definitely
rip out the
different.
presents like adults.
But when does Santa come? If you open the presents on the 24th at night, and that's the other thing, you open
Yeah.
them in the evening. When is Santa supposed to have come? Santa comes every night of December.
He doesn't come every night, but he comes like, oh, Santa
Yeah.
came when you were in school to
I
drop
love how
off
we're
some
like arguing about a
presents.
fictional character.
Yeah.
Like, when does Santa come? Santa doesn't.
Oh, now I actually remember.
When?
So after you've eaten dinner on the 24th and you have like dessert and you have like whatever, then one of the men usually in the family, they're like, oh, I have to go and buy the newspaper before the store closes.
Okay.
And they're like, okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes, bye. And then 10 minutes later, one of the moms or like the grandma or something, she's like, Julia, like, look, I think I see Santa Claus over there. And then you like, all the kids run to the windows and you like, they look out and they're like, oh, and then you see Santa Claus in the dark coming towards your house
Oh, snap.
with the Santa Claus dress and whatever.
Oh my God.
And he has a big, what do you
They
call
work
it?
hard
sack.
over
The
there.
sack, and he comes and he knocks on the door and all the kids run and they're like, oh my god, Santa Claus. So in Sweden actually we get to meet Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
In the US, you meet him at like the strip mall. Like you pay
Yeah.
like $5 to sit on his lap.
Yeah.
So the number one weirdest or strangest thing about Swedish Christmas is that people take oranges or like little clementines and they stick cloves in them. And
Huh?
they just sit around the house, and sometimes you hang them.
What? What did it do this for? To bring like a little citrus scent in the house?
Cloves in them. And
That's
they
different.
just sit around the house, and sometimes you hang them from the Christmas tree.
No.
And you decorate them and carve them. I mean, they look really cool, but I don't understand the tradition or where it comes from or what it meant.
I have no idea either. I think
That's
it just
interesting.
smells really good. I think that's why.
Yeah, that's what I
we
was
don't
thinking.
hang them in the Christmas tree though.
Oh, you don't?
No, we just like have them like in the kitchen because it
Oh, as
looks kind of
decoration.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I had never seen that. And I
different.
thought that when I first saw them, I thought that you were like marinating the orange with flavor or something. I didn't quite understand.
I had never
What is the
Uh,
actual word for the orange with the cloves in them in Swedish?
Mm,
Is there a word for it?
no. I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I can think of.
I mean, how would you say, like, what would you say?
Apelsin med nejlika.
Apelsin med nelika?
Med nejlika.
Med nejlika.
Nejlika is the word for the clove.
Okay. So it's just for scent.
Yeah, it's for scent.
Yeah.
It's just like looks cozy and like smells good.
Okay.
I
think
we don't know
that's
the
why.
tradition or the history behind it clearly. So if you want to comment below if you know, and let us know why
Comment below here,
people
too.
stick
Let me
cloves in oranges or where the tradition comes from, that would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, that's it for the strange Swedish Christmas tradition.
Yeah, that orange one, that is different. I ain't never heard of that. That's the first time I've heard of that as well. But I mean, if I was to get a good scent, you know, oranges would be it. You know, some lemon, lime, something like that. A citrus type fruit. You know, it smells good, cleans up good, all those different things. But very interesting traditions. Like I said, I thought y'all had a regular size Santa Claus. I always used to see him in the other videos. But I think the Black Pete, I think that was the Netherlands. So maybe I was looking at the Netherlands a lot when it came to Santa Claus and not Sweden. So good to know Sweden has a Santa Claus that is 4 foot. You know, different. That's different. But that's all I have. Y'all let me know if there's some more Swedish traditions I should check out in this wonderful time of the year. Merry Christmas to y'all that celebrate early, you know. It's Christmas Eve here, but Merry Christmas. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.